Phenomenal pick pressure as well, and if BDS can get rolling in this early game, get some deep vision in the enemy jungle, this composition becomes really difficult to deal with. But that is a big if, because Mad Lions are
and immediately he backs away, says nope, want nothing to do with that, but a hook does land. They're a bit separated as a 3v3 does come in. Syncroft goes straight in on the audacious charge as Reeker flashes away, but they flash forward. You don't have the Glacial Augment, but they are going to have the Death Sentence, or excuse me, the Dark Passage, as they now get a first blood coming in now for the side of Mad Lions. They get two. Eloya, did you go too far? I think you did. It will be a 2-for-1 trade. They're taking the first dragon of the game. It is only a cloud and will set us away, so it's actually an early setup here for potential soul for BDS. Next one's going to be an Infernal.
Syncroft, keep him in check, and might even have found him here.
Oh, okay, one after the other. As we can see now, he actually gets caught by the Chains of Corruption. He even gets the knock-up! That was so nice! This times when Syncroft was going to go in on top of the Raptor camp, which means he was going to left at no man's land, but I'm going to stop myself, because we do have a hook coming down here. Limit just going to walk forward and die.
I mean, there was nothing he could do, right? Like, win this Dragon's up, because Mad could look for a potential engage, but BDS are collapsing.
Both top laners have TP. They want to try and join it, but it's not 14 minutes yet. We do see a Solar Flare landing onto 2. It's a lot of good work from Limit, but can the rest of his team follow up? Yes, they can.
Easy to pick you off, and we get good execution there.
We're going to get the top side, though. As we can see already, Armut already popping out his Immortal Shield Bow, and he's going to be in a lot of trouble. It could be a solo bolo, but Armut has the flash, which the Camille does not, and that was not exactly how I thought that was going to go on top side.
So very close, and Armut, few solo deaths to his name. Didn't want to add one more there, especially against the Camille, but you can see that eventually this is going to be a matchup that turns, and that Mad can really play with to lock flanking members down, and that feels like how BDS play.
Well, they're going to go straight in again. Limit will be able to jump onto Eloya, and they're going to just try and CC him down. He could not take the Dark Passage, and that means that Kaiser's caught out as well. Reeker has to flash away. They did not care about Shelly and just getting kills, and that's how they're going to keep pushing forward.
Great pick, and as you say, right, there is going to be that goal going on to the bottom side, but Unforgiven wasn't really in a position to pick that up, I believe. I could be wrong with that one, but honestly, Max Matty has to be careful here. Is Unforgiven still in the bush?
Yeah, he's still there. They are going to see the heal come out. They're going to try and get him, and wow, Unforgiven just takes him off. Contested exactly what you said. They're going to say, look, we're going to 2 tier 1s. We're going to trade that for the Dragon. That's what we gained from taking the 2-1s earlier.
And now you just exit out to this top side.
Oh, hang on. Flash in. The Solar Flare comes down. They're going to try and make this one work. The TP right in the middle. And now Adam actually has to walk away. They don't quite have the damage. Limit is still ticking, but he's not going to go down. UA able to find Unforgiven as he gets jumped off straight away with the Hextech ultimatum, and he is down. Great hook on the Syncroft, but he's not the target you want. Double kill for Adam, and it's fully on BDS now.
And the desk said it at the start of the day, BDS, if they beat Mad Lions here, go 4 and 5, and Nuclear wants to make it happen.
He wants to make it fully work for them. Even another one for Adam. That's going to be 3 kills off this fight alone, and Armut's just trying to go for it. They're going to turn back. Adam goes golden to try and keep himself in relevancy for this one, but he's going to get shut down over the wall. This anymore.
Yeah, Xmatty goes wide. I don't think Xmatty really needs to be the one starting these, though. I think leave that to Limit, right? So Dragon will go over, BDS commit, and
they're going to commit fully to this one as the Solar Flare comes out. They found Mad Lions separated behind the walls. They're going to find Unforgiven just unprotected. It's a trade of supports after the fact, but we can see now Adam going in over the wall, and Mad Lions are on the wrong side of the map. It's 4v3, and this poke coming out from Xmatty is starting to do a hell of a lot of damage. Reeker gets caught out by the LeBlanc, and they're going to find Armut as well. Nowhere for him to go, and that's going to be a 4-for-1 in favor of BDS. 4,000, or 5,000, I should say, onto the Baron. Now down to 4. 3, 2, 1. He's not going to be there in time, and now he's in no man's land. Eloya going to try his very best. He tried to go towards the Hex Gate. I respect the attempt. Not going to happen. Eloya does finally go down.
And now you get the reset. Maybe this Mad Lions curse isn't so real, right? With the 1-1s not coming through each week.
I mean, not at the moment. We'll see now as we can maybe get Armut taken down. No, he just about survives, has his flash, and of course had the Immortal Shield Bow. Does make him immortal in this particular instance, but while you've committed all 5 members of Mad to the top, you still have Adam splitting on bot.
And there's no one who can actually deal with Adam. I mean, Death's Dance completed, Divine Sunder, this 4-1 Camille has taken over. A very big difference between today's game and yesterday's game, must be said, where he was behind 1.4k at 8 minutes into the game. This time, Adam looking far more confident and looking in total control of these side lanes. And BDS, honestly, they're just looking in total control of this game.
Still have the Baron up buff for another minute or so, and it's already a 4,000 gold Baron power play here. And This is going to be hard for Mad Lions. They need to find something. You do have 2.5 items onto your fellows. You're almost there to the 3 items. Once he gets that Infinity Edge, you should be able to look for something a little bit more aggressive. But now Adam goes in. Kaiser's trying to make something happen onto him. He has no flash, and that means he has to fully commit. He does trade 1 for 1, but that's not really ideal there for BDS. Good catch here for Mad Lions.
Yeah, so you've got no magic pen at all that you'd usually get in the Victor, so I like that he's got some. Syncroft, though.
Oh, you're going to see Syncroft getting caught out just a little bit, and Elyoya puts him right back into the team. That Crescent Guard, though, doing so much, and Elyoya now getting jumped on himself with the Hextech Ultimatum. Adam getting him jumped straight back on top of him. That's the jungler dead. However, you still have an Aphelios, you still have a Victor, and it's a trade of 1 for 1.
Pushing, and again, like, this is the issue for Mad Lions, right? Little CC, little opportunity to find picks, whereas
4 lethality picks up, and he's going to be pushing even more with those piercing arrows.
Yeah.
Oh! Big moment there, Solar Flare. They flash in with the Chain of Corruption. It's really trying to hard commit to this one. And Adam goes straight in onto Unforgiven, but he's being kited back out. Unforgiven will fall eventually, but they get the LeBlanc, they get the Camille, and now it's a 4v3 in favor of Mad Lions. They reset it off, and it was just too far reaching for BDS. Triple kill for Reeker, and it's just going to be Mad Lions. This could be a little bit of a flip coming in now here. They have vision on him. They've gotten the Q onto X-Madi. I don't think Mad Lions want to just run this off on this one play. Chain of Corruption does come back up. They do get it straight down on top of him. Syncroft, though, gets caught by the hook, and they're going to be able to put down so much damage. The Baron down so low. If they're going to try and maybe push in on top of him, they need to finish it or go for the kill. You need to go for one or the other. Neither jungler is in the pit, and they will end up going to Mad Lions. That was scrappy at best.
Now, BDS have come back onto the map, though.
Nuclear Ring TP's in. He's going to try and look for these kills. He's very low health bars, but he's got no resistance.
The reinforcements,
reinforcements have come all the way back in. What is happening? But it's still Mad Lions time and time again getting these kills. They're not going down. They're not dying. And Adam now has to run away. But Armut says no. Armut says he's going to try and cake you out.
Teamfight and Mad Lions are a team that is so good when it comes to these orchestrated fights that they just can't do it. And just like this Mad now, they've got the pressure.
They've got all lanes pushing as well. They're going to be able to get so much off of this Baron power play. And from going from objective bounties at the Baron to now...
We don't want to go for it again. Let's go back to the drawing board. Let's try and play towards where our strengths are.
Just that, push up with a lot of minions right now. You're going to need a hell of a lot of wave clear to get rid of these cannons as well. We're going to see the Chain of Corruption come out. They're going to try and catch out on the side of Mad Lions as BDS Adams goes straight in. He dies straight away. They do get low health bars, but the tower has now fallen. See now what Nuclear Ring can do, and he finds himself a pick, so it's a trade of 1 for 1. And now Mad Lions got to be so careful. They do not want to get caught. The late game scaling of this pick is masterful. It's monstrous. And now it's about Mad Lions pushing that forward, keeping themselves in the advantage.
Resets are coming for Mad Lions. That's why they're trying to play towards top. It looks like they've already started the Baron. BDS here to spot us.
They're going to try and go for it. Here we go. Baron's already dead now, as we can see it coming into back to the line. It is going to be taken by Mad Lions. The TP is here from Nuclear Int, but he's just too late to the party. Syncroft does not have his Crescent Guard just yet. Reeker down the half health. And BDS have lost Fire's Bloom. This dragon will go down so quickly. The permanent buff goes over to BDS. So you've traded Mad Lions. The Baron for the dragon buff, as we can see there. The support has already gone down. No engage from Limit in this fight. BDS trying to run away with their one. They flash forward. X-Madi will not be caught, and he's kiting away. They're getting themselves out of here. They're looking to just try and keep putting this damage down. Mad Lions can't catch up.
And this is the problem. We said no engage, so BDS, they're separating, and Mad Lions can't keep them in check. Nuclear Int is on the wrong side of town, but can Mad get him?
And while this is happening, you're losing time with your Baron buff. You're losing the trade that you opted into. You went for the Baron. You said we didn't really want to go for the soul straight away, and now Nuclear Int's just keeping them going for a run. He actually jumps straight onto Unforgiven, but he's not quite able to pop him. Gale Force difference.
Coming in off the side from the dark.
Well, they'll give over the red buff, and the base has been broken open a second time. This time around, they're going to try and get themselves onto this inhibitor. Again, you got to be careful with this AoE damage that comes out. They'll get one. There's the mid lane going down, and the inhibitor, they're going to turn back down towards this bot side and maybe look for something. I think BDS are quite happy to wait until Nuclear Int is here, and then they'll take to try and
themselves here, controlling the waves. managing this defense reasonably well, and they just need to not.
Oh, you face check, and Limit now forced to flash away. This Chaos Storm is still going strong. Can he keep himself alive? I don't think he can. The burn hits him down. That's your engage now falling off. You need to try and go for something here, BDS, otherwise you're going to die a death of 1,000 cuts. There's going to be the Chain of Corruption coming back out, but they've lost their final inhibitor turret. Nuclear Int went back to the base. They get Armit's ult, or excuse me, not of those, his Immortal Shield Bow out of him, and that means he's going to reset, but he has TP.
Yeah, Limit not tanky enough to try and face check that, and Mad knew it. They hid in the bush, and now one last inhibitor for Mad. Poke from Xmadi, TP coming back through from Armus. Mad, they want to try and end this. They can feel it clothing.
They go in, Elyoya finds the kick, and they get the GA. That's going to be no damage from Xmadi, and you can see Syncroft using the Crescent Guard, but it's not enough. Mad Lions find the pick. Mad Lions delayed the game. Mad Lions are going into the second round wobbling with a 5-4 scoreline.
It looked dicey, but Mad's team fighting once again comes out clutch. Adam manages to get one pick, but he needs to get away. Limit now playing safety for the top laner. The shots are coming through, but healing is there.
It's there, and Unforgiven gets the pick off onto Nuclear Int. There's nothing he can do. Another fantastic hook from Kaiser stops Adam from doing anything. Limit comes up just to die, and at the end of it all, Mad Lions will take themselves the win, and Mad Lions will get themselves to the top of the playoffs. Race. That's the word I meant to say at the end.
It is not an easy win for Mad Lions.